Tekken 7 version 5.00 is here. Fans and players alike have been eagerly waiting to hear any news from Bandai Namco for over a year. We got a new trailer from EVO 2022 which showed us a couple new balance adjustments along with new tactics. Let's dive in and have a look at some of the big winners and losers and everything in between from the new update. To start it off, let's talk about the new tactics which the Tekken team is calling Wall Crush. It's a brand new mechanic to the game where it has a new animation either on hit or block depending on the character, and this new mechanic sends the opponent back upon contact. If the defender hits the wall during this animation, it will trigger a Wall Crush and give the attacker guardable frame advantage. Let me use Jin for a quick example. Jin's while standing 3 is his Wall Crush move, and if he gets it to hit at the wall, he's at plus 19 G. The opponent can still block any high, mid, or low during this time, but you can't move or attack during the disadvantage frames. And also, any low faster than 19 frames, you can't even low parry. So his 20 frame down back 4, you can low parry, but his 16 frame down 4, you can't. Got it? Good, let's move on. Every character has been given this new tactic on one of their pre-existing moves, some to their own detriment and some to their own benefit. For the majority of the cast though, this was their only change in the latest patch. First, let's take a look at the characters that received the nerf due to the new Wall Crush mechanic. New tactics. Losers. We'll cover the characters in the order they were listed in the patch notes. Link in the description below. Paul's charge down 1-2 used to be plus 20 on block and now is only plus 14 in the open, and even with Wall Crush is only plus 16. Law's legend kick on block is his Wall Crush, though barely more useful at the wall with the extra plus 3 frames going from plus 7 to plus 10. In the open it's a bit of a nerf as they are farther out on block. Jin lost his wall splat off his wall standing 3 on normal hit and combo on counter hit. Kazuya's wall standing 1+2 lost his wall splat and a tiny bit of frame advantage on normal hit in the open. Also on counter hit, he lost the knockdown, so any combo possibilities are now gone. Steve's peekaboo down forward 1-2 lost his mini combo in the open and the possibility to break wall with it. Devil Jin's up forward 4 becoming his Wall Crush means he lost one of his core mid tools and no longer gets a free hit on knockdown or a combo with the wall to his left anymore. Feng full charge forward 1+2 is his Wall Crush on block and still gets his shoulder on normal hit, though this one's weird because if it acts as a power crush it becomes punishable on block. Bob's up forward 1+2 4 no longer gives ballerina spin on hit and lost a bit of frame advantage as well, though not a big deal. This also means he loses the wall splat off this move, though looking on the bright side, at least he has mix and other mids to wall splat with. Geese's down forward 2 changing to his Wall Crush really hurts him because he also lost his counter hit launcher from it and no longer wall splats for a combo. Noctis' charge down back 1+2 used to be plus 6 or more on block, now it's -2 in the open, and 0 or slightly plus with the Wall Crush. Master Raven's back turn 1+2 becoming a Wall Crush hurts because she no longer gets any free follow-ups in the open, or even her mini combo off of sidestep left. Julia's while standing 3 no longer gives her a wall splat into combo on normal hit, also no counter hit knockdown for her open stage combos as well. Leroy's 1-1 1+2 1 no longer knocks down for a guaranteed ground massage or down 1 follow-up at the wall, and only gets advantage instead. Fahkumram's 1214 got its wall splat replaced with wall crush. Also fair because counter hit 1214 from the second hit was a natural combo on counter hit that led to a ton of damage. Kuni's back 2 used to wall splat for a combo, also used to wall splat from mad far too. Now she only gets advantage at the wall. LIdia's Political Storm is a somewhat nerf at the wall. He never gave a true wall splat combo before either, though she still gets her mix or pressure off the wall crush, but in the open it is weaker because of no knockdown. New tactics, winners. King sidestep 3+4 is his wall crush on block, but he can mix as long as the angle is good. You can do a get up 3 for a knockdown low, but it's minus 17, or a get up 4 for a wall splat mid, but it's minus 14. Yoshi's Kin Sands forward 2 is his wall crush on block. It went from being minus 13 to minus 1 in the open. If you get wall crushes to happen at tip range, you do get more advantage, but people were saying up back 1+2-1 is 20 frames so it's guaranteed, but the frame info is wrong and only shows the data from when you press the 1 in up back 1+2-1. Yoshi's up back 1+2-1 is actually 30 frames at its fastest and varies depending on which active frame it hits on. Still a strong option for Yoshi, but challenging it is possible. Hwoarang's up forward 3+4-4 got more advantage from +4 to +8, though the opponent is a bit farther away on hit. Xiaoyu's forward 3+4 3+4 still gives her a free down 3 on hit, and a wall crush as a bonus on block. The move itself went from -10 to +7 in the open. Bryan's charge forward 3 is a 34 frame mid that gives him +13 as a wall crush on block. It's interesting because if they flinch, raw back 4 will hit them, but if Bryan goes for a frame perfect taunt, it'll trade with 15 frames if they choose to challenge. But the payoffs are potentially huge. Heihachi's backpack 1+2 is a slow ass mid that used to give him +8 to 9 and now gives him +11 and acts as his wall crush on block. Jack's full charge back 2 is his wall crush on block and now gives him +5 from -7 previously. Asuka's while standing 1+2 is her wall crush on hit while still retaining the same follow-ups on counter hit. Lili's up forward 3+4-3 went from +5 to +14 and +18 as a wall crush on hit. Second hit still retains his counter hit knockdown. Dragunov's forward 4-3 becomes his wall crush on block, giving him tons of advantage. Leo's block 3 went from +9 to +10 on block in the open and +12 with wall crush, and it also still retains his combo on normal hit. Lars' 4-4-4-3 is his wall crush on hit. In the open it went from +3 to +8, but the pushback is huge now. Alisa and Claudio's running 2 gives extra frame advantage at the wall while still being close to the opponent on block in the open to utilize their frames. Katarina's back 1-2 went from +5 to +10 in the open, but leaves them a bit farther away on hit, and is also her wall crush on hit. Lucky Chloe's back turn forward 3+4 3+4 is her wall crush on block from -8 to +11 in the open and +25 at the wall. Strangely, not listed in the patch notes, but it also works off her down 3+4 lucky version spring kick as well. Shaheen's sneak 2 is his wall crush on hit and went from +7 to +12, but with more pushback. On counter hit, it still retains its knockdown for a wall splat combo. Josie's forward 4-3 is her wall crush on hit, went from +1 to +8 in the open, along with getting a 10 frame delay on the second hit for confirmations, also a new counter hit state on the second hit. Gigas' 4-4-3 is his wall crush on hit. The move also went from -9 to -4 on block, and the 5 frames carried over to his advantage on hit as well. And he still retains his combo on counter hit. Kazumi's fly 1+2 is her wall crush on block. It's kind of funny though, because when it hits, it gives less advantage than if they had block. Nina's charge forward 1+2 is her wall crush on block. She gets a little more advantage on block in the open, and it's still a wall bounce on hit. Lee's Hitman Stance 1+2 is his wall crush on hit. It went from +6 to +14 in the open, but much like Lars, it has a ton of pushback. Akuma's running 1 is his wall crush on block. Even though he gets more frames with the wall crush, the down 3 clean hit range is a bit iffy afterward. I mean, look at this shit. Good for us on the receiving end, that's for sure. Kuma and Panda's up forward 4-3 is their wall crush on block. It's a bit gimmicky, but they can go for their knockdown down 1+2 from this position and apply a mix. Though keep in mind both options are -15. Eliza's EX Moonglide 2 is her wall crush on block, and still retains her wall bounce on hit. Miguel's Charge Savage 1+2 is his wall crush on block. This used to be -12 with pushback in the previous version. Now it's +7 or more with wall. Also to note, though not a huge win, but the non-charged one went from -21 to -18. Anna's Chaos Judgment 444 is a high wall crush on block. Went from +7 to +12 with pushback in the open. Lei's Drunken Back 1+2 is a wall crush on block. This puts Lei in his slide position where he can mix you from, and these moves also got some new adjustments as well. Marduk's second hit of charge quarter circle forward 1-2 is his wall crush on block. Used to be +23G on block regardless, but used to have a ton of pushback. Now it's +14 in the open and +16 with wall crush. But Marduk is left right in their face to utilize his advantage. Armor King's Wall Standing 2 and the follow-up to his Punch Parry are his wall crushes on hit, while they still retain their cool ass launch off of counter hit. Negan's up forward 4 is his wall crush on hit. Like a couple characters before him, he still gets a launcher on counter hit. Zafina's up forward 1+2 is now her wall crush on hit. She gets a bit more advantage, and that's pretty much about it. Last but not least, Ganryu's tie forward 1+2 is his wall crush on block. This also means he's safer when using it anywhere else. Alright, and there we have it, all the winners and losers with the new wall crush mechanic. Next time we'll go over the patch winners and losers. If you guys enjoyed the content you saw here today, consider hitting that subscribe button as I'm trying to grow the channel and get my own URL for it. Thanks for watching, until next time, boom!